sweet. The system kind of, the word that everybody's using was, is kind of froze. And so it's a blessing and a curse kind of thing. It's very humbling that people would show up like they did, but it's also, you hate to see anybody have any frustration. So to think that the system got overloaded, kind of got it bogged down and still sold that many shows, which I couldn't believe, but so many people were just saying that they never got a chance. So this Friday, we're going to do it all over again. Same exact time, same everything, and hopefully this time anybody that wants a ticket will get one. It's Mother's Day weekend. It's the perfect time for it. But, you know, the truth is we always just announce one show. And then, you know, the whole thing is everybody that wants a ticket should be able to get one. So I hope that that answers your question, just that we don't know any of the details yet. Oh, hands down, my favorite song to sing is Callin' Baton Rouge. And if you come to one of these shows, you'll see why. I don't know what it is. It's like the whole crowd just kicks into a whole different gear, and everyone gets up on the ceiling, and from there on out, it's just a crazy ride. Well, look at me. You know I'm looking forward to barbecue, for sure. And just looking forward to seeing all the family there. You know, we got real close with all the people at the Sprint Center when we opened it 10 years ago. So Brendan and that whole staff there, can't wait to see them and hug their necks. And then, of course, you know, I was lucky enough to get to wear the uniform for the Royals in 2004. So all the glasses and the family there as well, Chuck and all the guys, you know, in the clubhouse, Jeff and those guys, just love them. Can't wait to get around there and hug their neck and get to hopefully spend some time with them. I think the thing that I love most about the Royals was just the family that they are. They can call them, you know, they have their large markets and medium market kind of baseball teams. You can divide them up all that way. I'll tell you what, the family is the Kansas City Royals. They're family. Once you're in there forever, and everyone treats you like family. And what I love is all the old guard comes back for the games as well. So that tells you something right there, because, you know, in most professional outings, the players are loved while they're there, and then, you know, they kind of disappear. But the Royals, you see them all the time, no matter how far back. So sweet place. Kind of represents the family that owns the team, and I love that about them.
And you actually got a hit when you were playing in one of the Royals spring training games. If we need you, are you still ready to go when you're in town?
Oh, yeah, trust me. The great thing about not being any good at baseball, you're always not good at it. So I'll be the same that I was 10 years ago. I'll be ready.
Hey, how do you think the Royals are going to do this year, by the way?
You know what? You guys are becoming a dominant force in baseball. So, you know, winning the World Series is something. What's amazing is you went to the World Series the year before that. So back-to-back is crazy. That place is flooded with talent. So I think you guys are going to be okay.
When you're in town for, you know, so many shows, so many days, is it fun to be out and about in town? Is it fun to interact with people?
Yeah, it's a blast, and everybody's very sweet. And thank God it's country music. So you got to know, with all the relationships we have there between the Sprint Center and the Kansas City Royals, know also we have a relationship there with the country radio stations that are there. I mean, they're the guys that brought us to the KC Opry, you know, probably before you guys were born, way back at the very start of the career. So this has been a lifelong kind of love between this city and myself. My mom was born there, so this is a good kind of getting to come home kind of thing, even though I'm not from there.
All right, so I can't let you off the hook. You said you're going to be eating some barbecue while you're in town. What are some of your favorite places? Can we presume, since you're an Oklahoma native, you like Oklahoma Joe's, which is now actually Joe's KC?
Yeah, man. I mean, they're all over there. Too many to actually mention because I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to cop out that way and take the safe route. But what's going to be great is when you come into that town, it's just like last time. They're also going to be sending food to the venue, and so we'll have like cook-offs or stuff between the band and the crew, and see which one that everyone likes the best. So this ought to be just stupid fun. We'll play music way too late, way too loud, and this is going to get good.
All right, here's an easier barbecue question, a safer one. Ribs or brisket?
Both. Look at me, both. Miss Sherwood's a Georgia, kind of a southern barbecue, so hers is a little more vinegar-based. I'm a more like, you know, like, I don't know, more sweet maybe, like a Casey Masterpiece kind of barbecue thing. So we get our thing in. She loves pulled pork, and I love brisket.
There you go. Man after my own heart.
Well, a lot of people can't wait for the concert. What's different from 10 years ago? What can you tell us? What can people expect this time around?
You know, that's crazy, man. I'm not sure, because in the 14 years off, we didn't release any new music that much. So now with Man Against Machine and Gunslinger, new music in the concert's really still not that much, because it represents maybe less than 10% of the overall catalog. So it might be pretty much the same, just a lot of fun. I can tell you there's a level of gratefulness now that I've never, you know, you think that you went through the 90s and hopefully you didn't take it for granted, but there's a level of gratefulness getting to do it this late in your career at this level. It's very sweet that the people are showing up.
You know, and talking about just the last 10 years, how the world has changed too. I saw you talking about your shows on Twitter the moment stuff was going down. How has that changed, being a performer and being in the public eye?
It's wonderful. It knocks all the walls down between you and the people that allow you to be an artist. So when all of them started flooding in and the word froze was on every text, you knew you had to get to these people and go, hey, let's all just take a breath. I'm sorry for your frustration. I'm flattered that you've shown up like this, and let's figure this out. And the ticket company, AXS, has been phenomenal. They were working their butts off all morning that morning, and they've been preparing all week for what's coming Friday. And we're hoping that anybody that did get frustrated or anybody that did get turned away, I hope they come back and find a much easier ticket situation this time.
Thank you so much for talking to us. We can't wait to see you here in Kansas City in just about a month.
That's right. And so here's the rundown of the shows. The first is on Friday, May 6th, 2 on that Saturday and that Sunday. Those are already sold out. But as we told you, you can buy tickets for his 6th show, Friday, May 12th. That night, tickets go on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. And he said, hey, you know, he's going to make sure everyone has a ticket who wants to buy one, so maybe more shows. We'll see what happens this Friday.
We'll see. Enjoy the brisket, enjoy the ribs, enjoy Kansas City.
Thank you. Love you guys.
All right, good talking to you, Garth.